Back to your extended. My name is Jane and I do readings for the Pisces Collective. This is the second reading of the day. If you haven't seen the first one and it is your first time here, go check out the one this morning, the one that brought these cards out, and this is to give you a little more on the topic. This is today, what is magic within you, Pisces, and all the sum of your parts, all your tower moments, everything that you've been through. They have caused you to be the incredible being that you are today, okay? No matter how far, how long it took you to get here, it has made you who you are. And it works both ways. The tower may come in to hurt, and sometimes these are scars that we carry with us. But you know what? The scars that we carry, they brought us some wisdom and knowledge that was greatly needed for us to become the excellent and exquisite human being that we are now. So never be too mad about it, Pisces. Just look on it as something that has brought you here, okay? That is in turn going to bring you blessings in the future. So I'm using the Spirit Junkie from Gabriel Bernstein for the second part here. I see grace and possibility in all of life's challenges. Look at that. As I was saying. Oh, there's two. Creativity flows from me. I am a divine creator. Every cell in my body is conscious and communicates with each positive thought I have. Yes, this is with the King of Cups here. You even see the beautiful blue, the water in all of this, okay? Going with the flow of water. So go with the flow. Follow the positivity. I was talking this morning about the fact that when you are somewhere where you are unhappy, you're not going with the flow of things. Even though you are keeping the status quo of things and you think, I'm staying in the flow of what my life is now, you're actually battling upstream. What you think is the flow isn't the flow. It's stagnation. Okay? It's you being stuck and stagnant. The Four of Cups was underneath the deck this morning. So your ability, your magic now is that all of your life challenges, everything that's brought you here has helped you create. It's seen you, it's had you seen all the possibilities, and now it's keeping you in positive thought, okay? Because nobody wants to stay in a state of hurt or struggle. Nobody does. Nobody does. Well, if they do, then, I don't know, you have bigger problems than what I can help you with here. So, but you definitely, yeah. Everything in time comes in, you deal with it, and then you move on. I'm going to use a good Karma Tarot here as a clarifier. Let's see. I should have taken these out before I started, but oh well, here we are, right? It'll mix them up too as well. Oh, I wanted to take the Page of Wands with me here. It wanted to come out with me here. It wanted to go to it wanted to mingle there, Pisces. The Page of Wands wants to mingle. All right. I call this one my Mellow Yellow deck. It's got great energy attached to it. Perfect for the King of Cups today, which is your magic. The King in the Storm. The King of Cups. When I think of him, I think of a great big warm hug. Hello, beautiful Pisces. Now, here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Okay, take care. So let's go in a little bit here, Pisces. Let's take a look at these. Like I said, the Tower this morning, I clarified with the Nine of Cups. I put the Nine of Cups back in the deck because they asked me to, because there was more coming in at the bottom of these, with these, to explain that the Tower was a blessing. Okay? It was a wish fulfillment, even though at the time of the Tower and seeing the truth to move on and having that transformation may have been painful, it is to make your dreams come true. It is to get you out of that situation that you weren't feeling the flow, okay? Right. Like I said, it was to get you out of that Nine of Swords, okay? That anxious, that anxiety. The Tower happened because you were unhappy, okay? It wasn't a happy Tower. It wasn't like a, it's not like getting hit. I'm trying not to go back on my words this morning because the Tower can be a surprise. They usually say winning the lottery is a surprise, right? It's a happy surprise, but it's still a shock to the system. But in this case, that's not what they're really talking about. They're talking about the Towers that happen, and the reason they happen is to bring you your blessings. As I said before, you can be in a situation and you think that the status quo is okay, but you're actually in the worst spot you could be. You're unhappy, you're stagnant, you're not moving, you're not in alignment with yourself. So in essence, you're in this Nine of Swords. You're constantly going, I want to get out of here, but I'm stuck. The Tower is the wish granted. It's the blessing that destroys the situation. Because if you keep waiting and keep waiting, things will change. As I've learned how the Tower works is that you either destroy the Tower yourself or it gets destroyed, and it's all for you, Pisces. It's all to bring you on your way, to get you moving in the right direction, okay? Right. There's a lot of challenges that come with this, Pisces. You may feel like, oh, the Knight of Wands is like, okay, well, I've got a ways to go. But it's to bring you into alignment and into balance. Okay, both these cards. Everything is to bring you in alignment and balance. And whoever is here is talking about destruction, such as, the sudden loss of somebody, or the sudden loss of, a house or something, the destruction. Those are different phenomena, okay? I'm talking about the internal struggle, the internal battle with yourself. Staying in relationships that don't suit. Staying in career paths that don't suit. Pretending to be a person you're not. This is what we're talking about here, okay? There's things in your life that happen. They happen for a reason. There's a different reason than what you may be aware. We all have like a specific thing that we need to deal with in our lives. And sometimes those are planned way ahead of time. And that I can't tell you about, because that's all our own personal journeys, okay? The Six of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Right. A lot of wands, and these wands are hard. Like they're not hard, but they're wands that really make you take a look and figure out a problem and find a solution. And the Five of Wands is that feeling of being really at odds, okay, with having to brainstorm problems, trying to always live in conflict. It's just trying to get you to the point where you're back into an energetic sync with yourself. And I'm feeling it. I feel like I'm speaking, and I feel like I'm at odds with myself. Okay, and I felt it like since this morning. That's why I told you about the story about myself. That's what I feel. I'm back where I was odds with myself. If you're feeling this way right now, this is your indication to you to start working on it. There's work to be done. This is the work part, okay? You don't want to stay like this for the rest of your life. You want to be working on that. You want to feel your magic. You want to start flowing, because I feel, as I'm saying, that you have the ability to be in your King of Cups here. That some of you are watching or feeling like, I don't feel that way. I don't quite feel that way. It's because there's still work to do, Pisces. Okay? You're still trying to figure out the work inside of you. So this is going to be interesting. Half of this deck is turned around. So I usually don't do that, Pisces. If you know me, I like to put the decks in order before. But I'm not going to do that. I'm doing it a little bit, but yeah. All right. You got the death card underneath. We have the death card over here too. Came out this morning, so. Okay. Ooh, these cards are sticky. They're not actually sticky, but they feel sticky right now. Oof. Knight of Cups. Yeah. Knight of Cups is my knight. The Knight of Cups for me in the deck is always the knight of like hormonal emotions. I always feel like he's not in control of his emotions. And with it, it's to clarify the heartbreaking sorrow that makes you move on. So I feel that this imbalance of emotion that comes in is the catalyst for you moving on. Okay? It makes you feel out of sorts. It makes you feel good 1 minute or okay 1 minute, but it feels like you're always like hormonal in the emotion. It goes up and then it comes crashing down. So I feel that is your indication that something needs to change. It's nice to have some ups and downs and some challenges, but when it gets to be, it wrecks you from the inside out. It's a clear indication that this tower needs to happen, okay? So even though this is kind of speaking to some of you about the path that you've been on, such as myself, I feel like for certain things the worst has happened, and I have I've done what I've needed to, at least for now. There's all week these cards have wanted to come out and not. They just kind of they're wavering in the deck. It doesn't matter which deck. So there's stuff right underneath the surface, and I'm going to keep saying that every time it happens. There's stuff underneath the surface that really wants to come out, but I feel like it's being held back by you. I think it is by you. Okay? So the Ace of Wands, the space to create, to be inspired, to begin something new. This will make you more balanced, will make you feel better, more harmonious. Okay? Because when you make room, when you clear out all of this pain and stuff, and this going against the flow thing, when you start going in the flow, well, you have more time. You're not battling the current all the time. You actually have time to just, you know, sit back, relax, and let the waves just kind of, you know, just flow you down the river. And you can like be on your back. You can look up at the sky. You have time to just, you know, flow and listen to the thoughts that come in. You're not surviving. You have time to be inspired. You have time to look around. You have time to create. You have time to be in harmony with yourself. Okay? You have time for introspection. There's a moon. You have time to see things the way they really are. Thinking, wow, I don't know why I was fighting that current for so long. If I just, you know, gone with the flow before now, it could have been so much easier. Like, right. Why did I keep doing that? Why did I keep, look at her, she's smacking her head. Why did I do this? Okay, that's exactly it. That's what this card is saying. I couldn't have had this card say better. I mean, it just says it all, right? You might actually have those thoughts, Pisces, of going, why did I wait so long? Why didn't I just pick up on that before now? I don't know. Maybe there was something important. Maybe it just wasn't the time. Okay? As I said, don't be too hard on yourself, or I'd have to flog myself every day, and then you're floating, you're fighting the current again. Okay? So transformation sometimes requires for you to be hung up somewhere. It's time for you to get perspective. Sometimes that takes weeks, months, and sometimes it takes years. Okay? That's just the way it is. I feel that the time that we spent in this situation that the world was in gave us a great big wake-up call to give us time to figure out that things were not working. So it was a great, what is it, the catalyst that I used? Yeah. That means like a big boom, you know, this tower, to open up things to go, okay, take a bigger look at this, because something needs to be fixed here. You know you're not happy. You know things need to change. Okay? Like, I'm not saying that some of us weren't working at being happy before this. Most certainly we were. It just was taking an awful long time. And because in essence, a lot of the world kind of just stopped and collectively took a deep breath, they suddenly got a lot more oxygen to the brain and figured out, hey, something needs to change here, right? And they got to work. They got to work. The Page of Coins, the Page of Wands, they got to work. I'm going to start learning. I'm going to start learning. I'm going to learn new things. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to be a little fearless here. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to make things happen. Right? And there you went. And there you are. Okay? You're learning. You're paying attention to things. You're evaluating. You're assessing. You're editing. Trial and error. You're getting feedback. You're frustrated still sometimes, but you're figuring it out. You're assessing. There you go. Look at that. Judgment. And when you did that, you didn't just stand there and look at it. The Judgment card means that it's like the judge and jury. You're like, okay, this is what was presented to me. This is what I don't need anymore. So I'm going to pass judgment. I'm going to let that go. And here we are. Here you are. On a cusp of a brand new life, no matter what your age. You're amazing. It's never too late to start again. It's never too late to be exactly where you are. The Hierophant. So perfect underneath the deck, okay? I love the Hierophant in this deck. It keeps coming out. I don't like the Hierophant card, by the way, as a reader. It's not my favorite card. Usually the priest on it doesn't make me feel very good. It's way before anything was ever found out in my country about, you know, the religion and the priest did to the children. I never did. I always knew about what they did, but it became like a big thing, I guess, last year with the Native kids. But they weren't the only one who suffered under that, okay? But that's my reason. When I see the card and I see the hat, I get a visceral, like, bleh, you know. Sorry, it's not very technical in the way I say it, but it's just the way I feel. This card, however, when I look at it, I see a teacher, but also a peer, an equal, okay? She shines her light, but she lets others around her. She is inviting their light in, okay? It's so beautiful. And this is the energy that needs to come in now, okay? We need to learn and let go. We need to let go of what doesn't suit, what doesn't fit, what has been wrong, what has been causing harm. And I feel that's what the traditional Hierophant card is. It's the one that says, do as I do. Do as I say, not as I do. That's always what I saw when I saw it. It's like, I am the great teacher. You listen. I think to myself, we are past that. If you want to be a teacher, the greatest gift that you can give the world is to always be willing to learn. I don't know it all. I will never know it all, and I'm very grateful for that. I don't really want to be a know-it-all. I just want to be Jane. I want to be an instrument of love, give messages of hope and peace, and maybe an olive branch or a shoulder or an energetic shoulder. I don't know. Put anything here to help anybody who wants to help, who needs to feel better, who will, after watching some of these, can go out in the world and do their very best work. Okay? Their very best, live their very best life. That's the only thing that my mission statement involves. Do no harm and give hope in people, to have hope within themselves, to have hope and believe in themselves. Okay? So there you go, Pisces. I'm sending you love, light, blessings, all of that fun stuff. And just know you are magic. All the sum of your parts, everything that you've been going through, or that you may even be going through now, there's no need to fear, not even a tower. There's no need to fear anything. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. All the stuff you've gone through, it's brought you here. You are fabulous. You're meant to be here. No matter what you've been through, you're meant to be here right now at this time. Before you came here on this journey, you knew these times were going to be upon us, and you chose it specifically to be here, to shine your light. Don't forget that. All right, Pisces, I will see you tomorrow with Spirit Message, with the Strength card. Take care of yourself and have a great rest of the day.